Welcome back, Outriders. This is the Daimyo. This was the first legendary gun to drop to me in full game. It's got a special place in my heart. And it's pretty interesting. So the first thing I did, obviously with a very interesting name, is I looked it up. Now, this may not be important to you, but I love random knowledge and facts. And Daimyo was actually like a feudal lord way back in Japanese culture who was in charge of being a leader of people and a protector of shoguns, as far as I understand it. So I looked it up, just a brief window, and maybe that's something you guys find to be interesting. I always look that stuff up. But onto how the gun actually performs in the game. It's not bad. Honestly, SMGs have a very niche, I guess, area in the game, and depending on the variant, the one that I'm currently using is the Burst. I feel like it's a little bit more reliable with precision and out to range than some of the other SMG variants, and I think that's honestly a good little middle ground for it. But again, SMGs are SMGs. I prefer them to shotguns. So the gun isn't a bad gun, truthfully. Its secondary perk, the slow, just really doesn't fit into this game very well. It's one of the worst perks that I've personally had the privilege of using, and I would like to see it probably reworked in some capacity. That slowing isn't a bad perk to have, as it should obviously keep them a little bit controlled so you can nail the headshots and the critical shots and everything like that, but it doesn't always work that way. And truthfully, with how we know the mod system works now, that stiffening perk is clearly the one that you need to sacrifice for something better. That's not a hard decision to make at all. I personally think it is a solid weapon overall, nothing fantabulous by any means, but the electrical perk we're familiar with for those that followed the demo by any chance. The Thunderbird had the exact same lightning perk, which really works off of the weapon damage and isn't bad for a little bit of jolt and additional damage. Again, it's not magnificent either, but the fact that you're restricted to only being able to change one mod on the gun obviously holds this gun back. It's not going to be rollable. It's always going to have these perks. So, though it is a decent gun, I really never expect to see this gun at any form or capacity in the meta, because though the perks are you're going to need to have one exceptional perk on the gun so that you can roll the other one for it to work. And unfortunately, I do not believe the Daimyo has that. And I can't foresee any build where it will ever have that. So, unfortunately, I think this is going to be one of the ones that you sacrifice to the gods to try to pull the perks off of. Again, still at the end of the day, the mods themselves are not great, and I don't see you really choosing those over a lot of other very viable options when you do want to slap a mod on. But hey, it looks cool, right? So that is that, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, let me know. Remember to subscribe if you're new here. We're going to try to review and kind of give you a first impression of all of the legendary guns in the demo as we get them. So thanks again for clicking on this video. Hope you have a wonderful day. Good luck out there, and let me know what was your first legendary drop.